Hey, it's Miro. Welcome to my small corner of YouTube. On this playthrough, I will try and make a voice-centric Dragonborn character using Thunderchild. This isn't a challenge run, mind you. Those will come later as I get more experience. For now, all you people have to do is relax, sit back, and watch an amateur at work. Now, a word from our sponsor, who happens to be me. Considering this is my first ever video that will be properly done, all I humbly ask is feedback and you people's support. Being a YouTuber thing was a dream since my young ages, and I finally decided to try my luck. Also, huge thanks to OSK Gaming for his Skyrim playthroughs that taught me everything. Enjoy the video. I decided to side with the Headwear and grab the two swords for the most DPS early in the game. Siding with Headwear has a good start, actually. You're face to face with Stormcloak soldiers who have two-handed weapons, generally speaking, and it's a perfect starting point for any two-handed builds. I don't intend to level up in Helgen, my plan being getting heavy armor and the long hammer later on. Grab the Warrior Stone and head to Ambushard Mine to kill some bandits. Oh, I have an upgrade and Ring of Minor Smithing. How cool is that? Pillaging some vegetables from the good people of Whiterun and helping a damsel in distress to pillage her vegetables. A pair of firewood for Hulda, giving us free loot, and small thievery for garlic. After the bleak, right, legendary. After we're done, we head to the Sunken Barrow and the Sunken Ship at the Ladystone for Nordic Barnacles to prepare the ingredients for the most expensive potion in the game. The other two ingredients being salmon roe and garlic. Then we simply skip everything in Shriekwind Bastion to get the first word of Elemental Fury and give the Golden Claw to its real owner. And in this point, now I realize why they call him Giant the Fist. Twice, mind you. And finally our prize, Gloves of the Pugilist with Uthgard for an early tanky follower.
Now that's what I call a punch. If you ever need another blade at your side...
Never should have come here.
Oh fucking hell, Legendary will be a pain in my ass, won't it? Finally having a break from all the deaths I endured, I can tell you people about my current plan. The reason why Halter Stream Camp is such a gem is the simplest reason of transmute mineral ore spellbook. Found at the Bandit Chief's table, you can turn iron into silver and silver into gold ore, in which smelt them at the smelter to forge gold accessories and grind your smithing to 30. And from that point onward, simply continue on with the next materials. For example, Dwarven Bow. At this point of the footage, I've done something that I'm really not proud of, but neither am I regretting my choice. I've taken matters onto my own hands and reduced the difficulty from legendary to adept. The whole reason being, Falmers being, I mean, it's my fault really. I'm really under level and I'm trying to fight Falmers and a Falmer Skulker. But still, I fought off and I got the long hammer. That's it. Like, I'm not apologizing. No. Then I began farming salmon roe on the waterfalls before and after Riverwood. Killing the salmon midair with the flame spell actually makes them drop a salmon roe, in which when you loot the body gives you another. So 2 salmon roes in 1 salmon. That's a really neat trick. There we go. Time to brew some potions and make some money. After killing the dragon on my way and getting the Iron Hand gauntlets, I made my way up the 7,000 steps and into the High Hrothgar to progress to the main quest. Fun fact about the Longhammer. The inherent effect of the weapon allows it to be swung 30% faster than a Warhammer. That is what it says in the wiki. But you know what it does truly? It's faster than a greatsword, and its enchantment doesn't stop you from enchanting it with elemental fury or anything else. So it's busted and possibly has a higher DPS than Daedric Warhammer. After High Hrothgar, I came to Stengrove, killed some mages, tried to take an old man's horn but found out it was stolen by a blondie, then took it back to our boys on the mountain and finished their quest. Basically said, Thunderchild is a mod that adds 29 new shouts to Skyrim. They're like different from the ones we know. Granted, because really fun shouts to use. You need to meditate to Kain. You need to progress the questline of this mod. And you need a lot of vanilla shouts to unlock other shouts of this mod. Yeah, like that's about it. That's the whole thing. Also, I'm using Dragonborn perk tree because I think it's a nice addition. And souls do things too, so that it feels like I am a Dragonborn and not just a guy shouting. Ignoring the fact that I spent around 20 minutes on Volskige puzzle, dude, this was the best puzzle I've ever seen. It's a riddle, and I'm gonna read it to you like you can read on screen, but the first fears all, the second fears none, the third eats what it can, preferably number one, the fourth fears the second, but only when alone. And as a quick solution, the first fears all, the snake fears all, the second fears none, the bear. The third eats what it can, preferably number one, so the fox preferably eats the snake. And the wolf, the fourth one, fears the second, the bear, but only when alone, so separated from its pack. Honestly, I was astonished by this puzzle alone. Todd, you significant bastard, you. After Volskige and gathering all the words for Whirlwind Sprint, I came to Muzulft, but not for the quests. I came to Muzulft for the Dwemer scraps, so I can start crafting myself and Lydia a pair of Dwarven armor sets. So I did a neat trick. The bowl with the Whirlwind Sprint, got in, took all the Dwarven scraps I can, then I left with another bowl, and then I just crafted all. That's it. Like, there's nothing else to say. Then I decided to power level up with alteration. I crafted myself a set of orcish armor, tempered them to epic, went to the Thalmor embassy, credited distraction, found a book about a guy named Esbern, then found the guy named Esbern, then we returned to the Blondie and we went to the Skyhaven temple.